Welcome back to another video of Works, and today we have a little bit of an older set review of the set 75201. It's the first order ATST, and it has 370 pieces, and when it came out, it was $40, and you most likely found it cheaper than that, because it did not sell very well for multiple different reasons that we will be covering in this video. But starting off, we're just going to start with the minifigures here, as we always try to do on this channel. But first, you just have the regular little BB-8. If you're a Star Wars collector, you probably have him by now, so not going to spend too much time on him. But this figure, I believe, is exclusive to this set, but nobody really wants it. It is Finn in the First Order outfit. I personally don't want this figure at all. And that's one of the reasons that this set did not sell good, because there's only one good figure in this set, in my opinion. And a lot of people didn't like The Last Jedi, so not many people would want these figures. Because this is Rose here, probably one of the most hated Star Wars characters of all, besides Jar Jar Binks. Most people like him of irony. And then this is the figure that's probably the best in the set that I personally really like, is Phasma. I personally have this in my collection because I believe she only came in one other set, not the First Order Transport, I believe, and I did not get that set, so I'm very happy to have her. She got the nice long steer here, the silver blaster, and then she has the side cape and the black head. So that's very nice to have in the collection for any First Order fans. Now, getting those out of the way, moving on to this side build, let me just grab a minifigure. We'll just grab, we ain't going to use Rose because she's not very good, but we'll grab Phasma here and put her on there. But what happens is it's like this little lifty crane thing. It can go all the way to the ground by just moving this handle back here. And then it's have different hollowed out points here, so you can lock it in right here. And then you can raise it up and lower it from there by just turning it. Then you can you'd have to hold it up here, but you can go halves. Then you can roll it up here. And you can have it right there. Then you can turn it up if you want to get a little higher. But you do have to hold it at that upward position. But it will hold itself in the lower positions. Then going to the very top, this is as high as you can get it. You cannot turn it up here because it has a stopper, but this is very good because this is kind of the right height. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it is not the right height. That's another thing that I have to critique about this set. The only reason I got this because I got it for $12, and I want the Phasma figure. So yeah. But if they try to get on, you're not going to be able to get on. That's not like, the figures aren't going to be able to just magically float from here to here, because I don't know if that's, I know in the movie BB-8 just fell on it, but in like the actual Star Wars universe, how are they supposed to get on it? Because there's even a higher part of this in the actual Star Wars universe before BB-8 rips the head off. Then moving on to the actual Walker, I think this Walker build is very lacking, because we are going to compare it to another Walker, but first we're going to take a detailed look at this. So this is the ATST Walker, and it has a few different things that I really don't like about it. I mean, the head I kind of get, and it just fell over, because in the movie it did get ripped off, and they made it sleek up here, so I can understand that. And then back here you can turn the head if it doesn't break off like it just did. They can turn the head. One thing I really don't like is how these stud shooters are so exposed. They do have this stopper here to keep you from shooting yourself in the eye, but I don't like how they kept that exposed because it's very ugly, I think, and not a good display piece. And then just has the standard Walker legs. So this set was $40 in the United States, and I believe this one was $40 too. Don't quote me on this, but I believe it was $40 too. I'm grabbing it right now. This one won't even fit on frame next to this one. Okay, maybe it will. Does that fit? Not necessarily. Let's back the camera up. There we go. Okay, so moving this one out of the way, this is not a review on this, but you can get a complete one with the full head, very detailed, $40 too, with the Rogue One line. You can't get it anymore, but you could. So just let that sink in. That's another reason why I believe this set did not do good, because anyone that wanted a proper ATST got it with the Rogue One line for an amazing price. I think I have 3 of those in my collection. And then there was also the Star Wars Rebel ATDP to satisfy the Walkers. So let me go ahead and just push all of this back on screen as quickly as possible. That is going to keep happening, and I am sorry about that. There we go. So just so the minifigures that were included was Phasma, Rose, and her First Order officer from when they snuck into Snoke's, Star Destroyer, Finn in the uniform, and little BB-8. So as always, thank you for watching. This was a review of set 75201 First Order ATSD. It has 370 pieces. And make sure to check out my Instagram, Beastman Bricks, and the link in the bio to my eBay where I'm selling amazing Lego items. As always, thanks for watching.